Good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Cookies. My name is Lindsay, and we are so excited that you're here because it's going to be a fabulous day. TGIR. Is that what we decided, Nick?
Let's just roll with it.
I think Nolan helped us figure that one out. TGIR.
TGI.
Thank God it's Thursday.
There you go. TGI something.
Well, good morning, Nick. How are you today?
I'm doing good. I'm almost
You're
done.
not ready.
No,
He's
you
been
can
ready.
literally
I know.
see me working on this. You go, you're not ready. Da, 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 da.
No, I don't do that.
Good morning, Nolan. How you doing, brother?
Nope.
He's already left a little heart in the comments. We got YouTube up. We got face
Because
of the book up.
That's because I used his idea, TGIR.
There you go. Right. That's
Right?
all right. Oh man,
I
you're
know.
trying to get all. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Buttering up the audience.
There you go.
You want me to butter you up? Be in the audience.
Just gonna leave
That
alone.
didn't come out right.
No, that
So
did
sorry,
not.
y'all.
It did not. It did not. So
Well,
hold on, real quick,
know.
because you ready, set, intro, go. Today's show is sponsored by da 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 da.
We haven't decided what that is.
Oh, okay, fine then. Good morning, everyone. I'm just gonna pull the camera away from Lindsay because you know.
Apparently I'm
we can
not
tell y'all
ready.
aren't ready. Nolan.
Apparently, I'm
That
not
is
ready.
so true. We were not ready for that. We were like, "Oh my god, it's 2 minutes," and then it's still rudeness, Nolan.
What is Nolan saying for
Goodness.
those of them can't see the comments?
He said, "No, it's just Nick who wasn't ready."
Oh,
Well, I'm the one who has to handle
snap.
all the technology, so a little bit of grace on the
I
side.
think he's calling you out.
You want? I'm going to call you out.
Calling.
I don't know. I
Calling
don't care.
Nick out. Mm-hmm.
Right. So, all right.
That's
So
what
here
I
we go.
see.
Right. Yesterday, I get to go to a meeting with the American Marketing Association. It was a little happy hour. Had a great time doing it. Met a lot of great people. But what I'm very quickly learning is marketing may be my career, but I don't know if it's my calling. Because by the time I was leaving, I had 1, 2, 3. I had 4 people come up to me and go, the way you spoke, the way you I'm going to nickerize it, right? I'm going to nickerize it.
Nick phrasing.
I'm nickaphrasing. Thank
Yeah.
you. The way you spoke, the way you enunciate, the way you just poured into people and helped them just realize things that they didn't even know.
Your delivery.
Your delivery, the way you listen. Are you sure you're not like a public speaker and you're just like incognito like right now? I'm like,
Incognito.
maybe I am. Like maybe, So I'm sitting here and I'm like wondering, like, yes, like, can you come teach? Can you come be part of this? Can you like, do you do public speaking like from a stage? And I'm like, we can have that conversation.
For sure.
And I remember I sat back down in the car and I'm like, I feel energized right now. I feel absolutely energized. So I'm wondering if there's gonna be a pivot.
You know, it's funny.
Pivot.
You didn't even want to go last night.
I did not want to go. Holy crap. Let's go down that road. Nolan and everyone else who's watching, when I say get in the room, get in the room. You don't know how you're going to be blessed if you don't get in the room. I did not want to go. I remember looking at Amber going, I really don't want to drive into downtown Dallas. I don't want to spend an hour in the car. And sure enough, I show up and it was just God blessing, God working, just so much stuff. Right. And it was really fun for me because if you don't know me, I like to coach. I like to share leadership. I like to help people. And it was just, I know, craziness. It was just so great to pour into these other adults that are trying to be better. And that's why they're there. So I don't know. There might be a pivot in my life coming up.
Pivot.
I know, right? Pivot. So, hey, thank you guys for joining us on Facebook and on YouTube. If you are listening to this on our podcast, come join us over on Facebook and YouTube. I know I made sure to put the links in the description. Come on over. That way you guys can join us in the comments. We're gonna open up the power of the point, and we're just gonna go right into wherever my notes are. Lindsay, you want to take us off?
Oh, that's what you meant by recapping yesterday?
What?
Is that what you meant by
Yes,
recapping
yeah.
yesterday?
Just
okay.
talking about that. Just talk about that. So,
Okay.
topics of the day.
Yes.
Topics of the day. Oh man, Oh wow, these are deep.
They look deep.
Are you sure you want to talk about this on a Thursday?
You're the one that put them there.
The pivot, right, Amber? Good morning, sweet wife. I get home and I'm like, I am so hungry. I made myself a bowl of cereal like at 11 o'clock at night, which is horrible for your
Totally
diet.
healthy, yeah.
Horrible for your diet.
Yes, let's fill your body with sugar and
Right.
What
Right.
else is it? Oh, sugar from carbs. Mm-hmm. Yep. Anyway.
And I went to shut the cabinet and I missed it and it went bam. And I was like, oh no, I just woke up my wife. I feel so bad right now. I don't even know if she heard it. I didn't hear her squirm or anything. So maybe it was in a dream. Like she just like heard a bam and it was like in the dream or something. I don't know. All right, you ready?
So, I don't know. Yes.
'Kay.
Totally ready.
Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about pain points. Why? Because today's the day. All right.
I thought this show was about positivity.
It is.
How do we talk
Oh,
positively?
girl, it's going to get there.
pain
It's going to
points?
get there.
Let's hear it.
It's going to get there. Okay. So pain points. What in your life recently, within the last 90 days, Lindsay, and I'm going to ask you because I want you to answer this.
Mm-hmm.
What in the last 90 days has happened that has stopped you from making progress? And if you're watching right now and you're on Facebook or YouTube, yes, Nolan, sugar is bad. Yes, it is. Believe it or not, all those Oreos you eat, no bueno. Okay.
But Oreos are real good.
I know, especially the double stuff. Oh man.
Yeah.
So Nolan and whoever else, and Nolan and Amber and Dad and other people in the comments, what in the last 90 days has stopped you from making some sort of progress?
I don't even know.
Okay.
Apparently I don't self-reflect enough to know that answer.
So I will share one of mine.
Okay.
One of mine is being distracted. And where I'm saying that is
man.
what?
Just that one word. And I was like, oh, all these things popped up in my head.
All the distractions.
All the
distractions. So where this comes from is I enjoy watching motivational speakers on YouTube. Mm-hmm. And where I'm getting distracted is I'm not going to bed early enough. Therefore, I'm not waking up early enough to get the day started. And
it's because you're watching motivational speakers on YouTube?
Exactly. Yep. And I love it. Like I'm almost like addicted to listening to these motivational speakers.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
okay.
But what it's become is it's a distraction because instead of me waking up at 5, I'm now like, oh, I can sleep until 6.
Right.
I got to bed an hour late, and I start justifying it. And I know some of you might be like, oh, right, Amber, I think you have
a pretty good reason.
Yep. Ooh, people's negativity. Vic, what's going on in your life? Where is people negativity stopping you in the last 90 days, brother? Man, Amber, you
There's a silver lining.
There's a silver lining to that, right? Right? Has halted my workout routine. That makes absolute sense. Mm-hmm. It's funny because last night I got to go to this happy hour, and today, and I know, Lindsay, you're about to find out about this like this very second. We're going to be leaving a little bit early today. Because Amber's just been tired, and I need to go home and I need to help in the household.
She's making a baby.
Well, no, and I get that, and I get that, but I could just I'm seeing like little things like kind of falling behind, and it's unto no fault of her own, but I need to be there to pick up the slack.
Yeah, where are you?
Right. Well, the thing is that by the time I get home, she's asleep, and I don't know what to ask to get things done because there are certain things that you don't let Nick do. Okay, laundry's one of them because I'll turn something the wrong color.
This is the last day that we get to see Mr. Steve.
Oh, Steve, come over here. Come over here and say hi to everyone. I'm gonna take off my headset. Okay. Come on over here and say hi to everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Right here. Say right here.
Okay, right here?
Yep, right there. Say hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
There you go. So this is the last time you're going to be here.
Yes, that's it.
You got a promotion.
I got a promotion, got a new job.
Got a new job.
Everything's going great.
There you go.
I
That's
don't get to spend
exciting.
as much time with my daughter, though. which
That's
really
sad.
blows, but that's okay. We'll make it up.
They're
She's like,
but-
freedom.
this is
Yeah, she's like, yeah, I'm like, no way.
this is amazing how that happens. Eventually
Yeah.
changes. Like we're like kids, and like dad, and then eventually like kid, and they're like dad.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's crazy. But I
Right.
tell you what, it's never gonna change.
It's never gonna
She
change.
thinks it is, but it's
It's not going to change. She can't run fast enough.
Yeah, no. Especially
But that's it though, right? Like you got a new job, you got a promotion, but it's also now going to free you up on the weekends.
right. Yeah. Now I get to spend more quality family time,
And that's what's
not
so
just
important.
family time, quality family.
And that's important.
Yes, it is.
Awesome.
That's
Congratulations.
awesome.
Love
I'm
you.
so excited for
Me
you.
too. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for coming on the show real quick. We should do more of these improvs.
Improvs, yeah.
Like we should just have people like walking through the hallway like, hey, just come over, get on camera with
Yeah,
us.
just come on in.
There you go.
We'll go hunting for them down the hallway.
There we go. Right. I already know. You want to know who I want on the show? What's his name? Realtor guy.
McCoy.
I would love to have him and his wife on the show.
They would be great.
They would absolutely be awesome on the show. I have to tell him that now. Because now if I don't have him in the show, I'm going to feel guilty about it. So here we go, right? What has stopped you from moving forward in your progress in the last 90 days, okay? And now reflect back a little bit further. What has stopped you from moving forward just in your past? Okay? And when I asked this question, was it something that was inside of you or was it an external force? And have you identified those?
Nick, this is a heavy topic. Why are we going down? Why?
Here's why. If you tie it into yesterday's episode, okay, the more you understand about your past, the more you can identify things that are coming into your life that could cause future blockages or future stoppages, either internally or externally, because you've taken the time to identify what has happened in your past.
Right.
A lot of people get into a cycle of things happening to them over and over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, because they never take the time to go, oh, this is what happened in the past. Here's the internal stoppage, or here's the external force that came against me. And because they never define it, they're never able to actually move forward. If I have something that's coming into my life, and I can go, oh, hey, I've identified that comes from over here, or that personality, or that issue, just whatever you want to name it, right? Not issue.
Default.
External.
external.
Internal would be a default.
Okay.
Internal would be a default. But an
Okay.
external force that's coming into my field of view. Oh, great! I can identify that now, and I don't have to go down the same path I did last time because now I know how to either go around it, go over it, or go through it. And sometimes you just need to go through it. Sometimes you just need to crack that door right in half and go through it.
So the biggest thing, and this is like a big one, I in my mind, it's a big one. The biggest thing that stops me from progress is lack of self-control or self-discipline.
Self-discipline. Go ahead.
Either one.
So now I need you to elaborate a little bit on that.
Right. So, I come from a family that is a very much YOLO mentality.
What does that mean?
YOLO, hashtag YOLO. You only live once.
Okay. I
Right?
thought you said yellow.
YOLO.
Yo, lower.
YOLO.
Okay. All right. Keep going.
So it doesn't matter if I don't drink enough water or if I just drink soda or if I eat as much candy as I want or, have 2 bowls of ice cream or whatever. Like, that's the kind of mentality that that I grew up in. It didn't matter. You only live once. It's okay. Like,
That
so-
became the excuse.
So, yeah, maybe. So I have the struggle of self-discipline,
Okay.
and it comes out in several areas of my life.
Okay.
So that's my Achilles heel. That's my struggle all the time.
So
is self-discipline.
So where I was talking about something external, you're talking about something internal, right?
Well,
What is an internal excuse or stoppage or something of that nature that is that has become a repeat in your life?
So I guess I view things externally differently than you do. I don't see them as stoppages. I see them as doors closing because they're not supposed to walk through them yet. Or, things happen for a reason, but what do you control? You control what's internal. You can't control the external things. So,
But what you're talking about with the YOLO, that's an internal struggle for you.
yes.
That's not an external struggle for you. That's an internal. And see, this is why you have conversations with people. Okay, right here, right? Lindsay's thinking I'm talking here, but I'm actually talking over here. Okay, and Lindsay's saying this, and I'm hearing something completely different. Okay, and this is why communication is so important. This is why you don't try to have these kinds of communications on text message.
So what are you trying to say?
What you just described is now because of YOLO, right? Because of the way you were brought up, that's an internal struggle. That's an internal stoppage at times. But now you've been able to identify it, so you know how those emotions feel. You know how that feeling is, right? When, I could just have another bowl of ice cream.
Well, it's not even like the food or what I put into my body. It's what I do with my time too.
Yeah,
Like,
elaborate more.
Playing games on my phone or watching a movie or whatever besides doing what I should be doing, like working out or going for a walk or,
But
that kind of
again,
stuff.
those are internal.
Those are internal
Those
because
are internal.
I'm deciding what to do with my time. I'm
Correct.
deciding whether or not to give in to the desire to play more on my phone or to watch another episode or to whatever.
So and then when I talk about external, external is something that you cannot control, right? It's someone else bringing a situation to you. It is maybe a car accident that's happening, right? Like here we go, right? When you're driving and you want to know what a car is going to do before it does it, watch the front tires. I learned this in street racing. Okay? Always watch the front tires of a vehicle. The front tires move before the vehicle moves. The front tires will turn, then the vehicle turns. You can actually predict, not to a massive extent, but you can actually micro predict what a vehicle is going to do before they do it by watching the front wheels. And the larger the vehicle, the more time you have. So an 18-wheeler will turn the wheels and then the vehicle moves. So where we currently live, there's a lot of roundabouts. I know if that vehicle is going to continue down the roundabout or if it's going to go straight because I'm always watching the front wheels. Okay.
I've always wondered that. I'm like, how did he know it was going to go?
There you go. And there we go. Like, great. Now I just said, street racing brought me a benefit. There you go. You're welcome to those of you that did street racing at some point in time in your life, right? But that's it. Okay, those are external things that are coming in. What you're talking about now is also the internal, which is 20% that you can control, right? So where I'm going with this is after you've identified it, ready for this? You ready for this? Now, who taught you how to move past those stoppages? Or did you have to teach yourself?
I'm still teaching myself. I'm still working on it because it's still a struggle.
Okay. But did you have anyone speaking life into you or helping you go through it?
I mean, my husband helps me.
Okay.
Because he sees me struggling through those things.
Well, no, and understand what I'm talking about here. It's yes, you have your spouse, okay, but what life coach do you currently have in your life that's helping you identify this?
I have Mr. Nick.
You want to know what we do? At least one session a week, at least.
Actually, we do 5 every morning.
But seriously, right? Like who is in your life? Like I've been able to identify more external stoppages, right? Why? I have an amazing wife. Okay, I have great friends. Okay, friends that can be honest with me. Okay, my brother Tommy, he'll be like, "Hey, you need to fix this," right? And then you go to another level. Okay. Now I have Pastor Keith in Mastermind. I have, different people that I'm doing Mighty Men with. Right. And because of those people that are in my life, I'm able to now identify more of those external forces that are working the way into my life. And I can identify something farther out and go, great, before it even gets here, let's create a plan to go over it, around it, or through it. I don't like going under things. Just don't. That reminds me of like a mole going under something. Nope. Just go through it. So.
It's the underminer.
It's the underminer. Oh, you are such a parent. If you don't know, is that The Incredibles 1 or The Incredibles 2? I can't remember.
2. Oh, it's actually both, because the first one ends and he pops up out of the ground. And the second one starts with that scene.
Wow. Like, why can't big budget films get that kind of sequence like right in order? Vic, that's interesting. Well, one, thank you for sharing what you shared. Something that Vic says sometimes, he lacks trust in himself. I think there's a lot of people that have that.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Really?
Mm-hmm. I put on great shows.
I lack the trust.
I think everybody does. To a certain extent, everybody knows how to put on that face that everything's good and that you don't struggle with something.
Oh, see, and I think it's complete opposite. I think
How?
that I think that you need to, having the trust in God is trusting in yourself. I believe that God's going to take care of what I cannot control, and I'm going to trust myself to do what I can control. Vic, you are one of the most positive people that I know. Like, I know when I walk through our church, I know I'm getting a Vic hug. Like, I know it. And when I give you a hug, Vic, it's always a positive. It's always positive, and you're always smiling. From someone who knows, likes, and trusts you, thank you for sharing what you shared. And man, I see you growing in this. I really do see you growing in this, because you're an amazing man unto yourself. And I don't know if I haven't told you this, and if I haven't told you this, man, do I apologize. But you're an amazing man unto yourself, and you're doing an amazing job. You're doing amazing things. I mean, the fact that you serve where you currently serve in the house speaks to that. Which, on that note, we need to have him as a guest. That man has a crazy testimonial, awesome testimonial.
I know.
Right? We need to get him in here. So, okay, so who's helped you move you past those pain points, and then when they do show up, okay?
Those pain points show up.
When they do show up, how are you handling them?
Hopefully better than I did the first time. Not getting into my default.
And that requires what kind of mindset?
A growth mindset.
A growth mindset. Yep. An absolute growth mindset.
I also think you need to slow down. So, I always picture my brain as like a jungle of pathways.
Okay.
And so your default is like a very well-traveled path.
Correct.
Right? There's no overgrown. It's not overgrown. The path is worn. There's no grass growing in it. And then you have this other path that's like a trail through tall grass. Like you can just see somebody just walked through there.
Yeah, like you can see it, but you're like, oh man, I'm gonna have to grab the machete. We're gonna be cutting down some branches.
Yes. I don't know what I'm gonna be stepping in.
I don't know what creepy crawly's crawling around.
Yep. Yeah. And that's the difference between your default and creating a new pathway.
Correct.
Creating a new way of thinking.
There you go. But it takes time to do that. It takes time and it takes effort and it takes energy and it takes you consciously making that decision.
Yeah.
Why? Because before you were unconsciously incompetent. You walked down this one path because that's all you knew.
Right.
Right? You became consciously competent. And now you know that there's another path and you need to choose to go down that path, right? Now here we go, right?
So you got to slow down.
You got to slow down.
And not just go down that default path all the time.
So you can turn the wheel. Okay, grab the machete out. Okay, start hacking a new direction, right? But when you do that, eventually that new path will become the default. But it takes the time and effort. And here we go. If you do it now, it's going to save you a lot of headache in the future. Like you have to decide to do it now, right? You can't go, oh, I'll try that tomorrow.
Right.
No, because and here's my why behind it. You never get time back. No billionaire has ever bought time. Billionaires have bought lots of things. Millionaires have bought lots of things, but they've never bought time. So you not choosing to change it today, you not choosing to do something different today, you're just pushing it farther out. Okay? And at some point in time, you're going to look back and go, I wish I would have changed that.
Right.
I wish I would have pivoted on that. I wish I would have done something, but now you're wishing, and now the devil's able to use something called regret to pull you back and slow you down.
Yep.
So don't allow him to have that foothold. Change it today.
Yep. That was good.
I agree. You want to know what? I was talking with an individual at church, and he was like, you are awesome. And I said, I know. Thank you. And he looked at me just like you two did, like, oh my gosh, that's so arrogant. No, I am receiving a compliment and I'm going to acknowledge it. I'm coming into agreement with you. You say I'm awesome. I'm saying I'm awesome. We came into agreement. I'm going to say thank you. And then here was the last part. You're awesome too. Okay. I'm finishing it. Now, what I need him to say is, I agree. I am awesome. Right? Like if I give you a compliment, receive the compliment, but then reaffirm the compliment because me telling it to you, Lindsay, you're an amazing person.
I know. Thanks.
I know. Thanks. I am. Say it.
I am an amazing person.
I am an amazing person.
Yes.
Right? So now I'm not just telling you it. Now you're starting to get the self-talk over you. And it's funny because people do what you two just did. Oh, that's really funny. Oh, maybe he's a little arrogant. Maybe he's a little overly confident. No, I'm receiving it and I'm reaffirming it over myself. Right. That just became a whole episode right here.
It did.
Are you receiving things and are you reaffirming them over yourself? Angela, you're amazing.
Who's Angela?
Angelina, you're amazing. I'm just making up all kinds of names. I'm gonna start calling her Bethany. I just don't know. No, I'm just kidding. No. but seriously, when someone gives you a compliment, there's nothing wrong with saying, yes, I am. Own that confidence. Own that compliment. I am good looking. I am amazing. I am a good father. Okay? Because what you're doing is you're coming into alignment with that compliment.
Because you know what? Do you know that your voice is the most powerful influencer over your own mind?
Yes. That's why self-talk is so important out loud.
And nobody teaches that.
Lindsay, get on it. I need a course. I'll do self-talk. I'll do the first part, and then you come in and you close it with that.
Right? I
mean, bam! Here's what. Every day.
Every day you should be telling yourself in the mirror all these things. Look yourself in the eye, because who knows how to do that anymore?
It's actually harder than you think.
It is hard.
It is hard. When you look at the person in the mirror, the person that's looking back at you, and you start trying to speak positive over that person's looking back at you, and you're like, why is this so difficult?
Why am I doing this? Yes. Why is this so hard? Yes.
It is. I
challenge you. Try it. I would actually write them out on the mirror so that you don't have to look away. Yes. It's challenging.
Amber, you're right. It's the most important one you hear. The voice, and here we go, right? We're not just talking about the internal voice that's in your head. Hear what we're saying. You need to be speaking it.
Because that internal voice will follow your external voice.
I have an idea.
Do you know what I mean?
I have an idea.
Did that come out?
No.
the right way?
No, say it one more time. Say it one more time.
Your internal voice will start following the lead of what you are hearing your external voice say.
You are absolutely correct.
Yes.
You are absolutely correct. You are reprogramming yourself
Yes.
when you speak it.
Because where does your internal voice come from? If you're not telling your internal voice how to talk, who is? Somebody is.
You know, it'd be fun. Side tangent.
Love them.
You ready?
Bring it.
I would love to just be like, hey, send me a script. Send me a script of like the top 5 things you want to hear someone tell you every day. And I will speak that. I'll record myself saying it. Okay. Because maybe you're not there. Maybe you're not there. You're not like Nick, Lindsay. I hear y'all. I love y'all. But I'm not ready.
I'm not ready for that.
I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that. I still need to hear it from someone else.
I
Great.
think this is a workshop. This
No,
needs to be a workshop.
I
where
love this.
Everybody, we go through this process.
I love this. And then if you're not ready to do it yourself, send me over the top 5 things that you want to hear. I'm strong, I'm brave, I'm kind, like whatever it is, right? And I will record myself saying it to you so you can listen to it every day.
With some beat pop music and
No. I'll put some kind of music in the background. But seriously, like what if every day, right? Before you met me, okay? What if every day, whatever emotional Pastor Keith, if every day you had a recording that you listened to where Pastor Keith is speaking life into you, and every day all you got to do is hit play. Hit play and you get a little bit of positive. Hit play and you get a little bit of positive. Middle of the day, hit play, get a little bit positive. Like, I would actually really enjoy that. I would really enjoy, like Vic. Vic said to me over, Nick, I want you to say these 5 things over my life. I'm going to record myself. I'm going to send it to him. And anytime he has a down moment, he's going to know that all I got to do is hit play. I'm going to hit play and this voice is going to power me back up again.
how powerful is that? Like when you're feeling down or sad or scared, anytime that you are not feeling at your best, what?
Keep going.
What?
No, keep going. I need you to finish before I...
Derail it?
Yes.
But really, like my son, last night, we were putting him to bed and he calls me in before we shut the door and he's like, Mom, I need some help with some happy thoughts. So, like, because he doesn't want to have nightmares and he doesn't,
Right.
he knows he's not mentally ready to go to bed on a good note. So Dustin and I, my husband, we sit down and we're like, okay, well, let's recap your day and talk about all the great things that happened to you and look, all the things that you get to look forward to and all the great things about you. And like, he was laughing and smiling by the end of it. So like, it was just like, sometimes we ourselves, we don't know how to pivot.
Right. Right. So here we go. So Aaron, that is great. And by the way, thank you for being in the comments, Aaron. So I've come up with a name for this recording thing I'm going to do. It's called a nod.
A nod?
Nick on demand. It's a nod. Like I'm being dead serious. Okay. Not dead serious.
I wonder if we could do
I
some
am
kind
being
of
positively serious right now. If you message me, Nick, these are the 5 things I want you to speak over my life. And I want you to put it in a recording and send it back to me so I can have a nod, a Nick on demand. I will do it. I will absolutely do it.
But you got to come up with those.
Yes, absolutely.
You got to come up with that list on your own.
You have to come up with 5 things. They have to be positive. You send it to me and I will make you a nod. I'm really liking this idea. Like, I'm getting so excited just talking about this. Like to be able to go, hey, you want to know what? Just send it to me. Just send me the 5 things that you want positive spoken over you. I'm going to record myself. I'll put a little background music to it. I'm going to send it back. Anytime you feel down, hit play. I would love this. This could be a calling for me. Like, I would do this.
Yeah.
And only in English, though. I'm not doing Spanish or Chinese or any other language. It's only going to be in English.
He doesn't want to, botch it.
Oh, that is greatness. That is greatness. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for joining us today. It's Thursday, right?
It is.
It's Thursday. Today is just,
TGIR. It's really going to catch on.
Just going to delete the TH, go right to the R. The THU and go right to the R.
Let's
roll with it. Thank God it's Rolling Thursday? Rise Up Thursday? Rescue Thursday? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's okay. So thank you guys for tuning in today. We love you guys. Know that we pray over you guys. And the way we know to pray for you is because you've liked the video or you're in the comments. Cannot tell you how important it is to be in the comments, okay? That's how we know you're here. Other than that, the platforms that we're on don't tell us that you're here. Okay.
Well, some of us, YouTube tells us somebody's watching, but they won't tell us who. Or
they don't tell us who it is.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for making me better.
Yes.
So know that we love you guys. Just make sure you rise up and crush it today, okay? Just get up, bring that positive. If you need a little nod in your life, like I'm gonna roll with this. Message me the 5 things that you want spoken over your life. I'll record it. I'll send it back to you. And you want to know what? Let's just see how this rolls, okay? I'm even thinking like, okay, if we're gonna do some background music, do I let them pick like whether it's like hip hop or orchestra or something of that nature? But that's a future conversation.
I would say like, tell me if you want serenity music, like calming music, or pump up music.
Nope.
Why?
Not this first time. This first time you're getting all just energetic
Whatever
Nick. Whatever I do. Whatever I do, it's going to be positive. It's going to be energizing. It's going to lift your spirits. You are going to feel just, yep, Nick believes this in me. I can do it. Okay?
Yep.
So we love you guys. Make sure that you
rise up
and crush it. Bye y'all.